Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Hey, this is your girl, Ready Love with Sage the Podcast. How y'all doing today? Look, I got my sage. We go sage up the room while we here, So I'm back. I was off a little bit because I was in my Dubai shenanigans trip, whatever you want to say. But I'm here and I have two wonderful co-hosts that is here today. So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and introduce them first. So I have my lovely, the one and only, my niece, Brittany Aisha is here. She is way in AZ, y'all, and she is here. So we have her here. So I want her to introduce herself and also tell us about your Plush 2 Pressure. Hey.
Hey y'all, hey everybody. I appreciate y'all for having me today. I'm so honored to be on the show. Communicating with my people from my hometown.
Yes.
I'm on the West Coast right now, so
Wait, hold on, your audio.
Your mic is going out.
Your mic going in and out. Hold on. Let's. Can we can't hear you.
Yeah, we hear you
We
now.
can hear you.
We
Try
can
to
hear you
pace
now.
yourself. Try to pace yourself because it's going in and out.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was a notification. I'm sorry about that. Y'all know what I need to do? With us being so busy, how we're busy and we're trying to get active and pursue all of our dreams and walk in our purpose and stay, booked and busy and things like that, you really need like 2 or 3 phones. You
Right.
really can't have one phone. That's
I
not
agree.
gonna work.
I agree.
That's not gonna work.
So look,
We need
we'll be ready next time.
We
ahead of
definitely
time.
be ready next time. So forgive me for that because these social media notifications be going crazy. But yeah, I am Brittany Aisha, the owner of Plus 2 Pressure, as well as Instagram, public figure, social media influencer. I do it with my big girls. Hello.
Yes.
So thanks for having me today.
You welcome.
I'm on the show for real.
So
I couldn't wait.
So before
What'd you
we
say?
move on, tell us a little bit about your business, about Plus 2 Pressure. So what is it? Tell us what it's about. Like, what do you do? Like, we know it's for plus size women and you be representing. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that's what I represent, but plus pressure still all sizes. I definitely sell sizes small through 5X.
Oh, okay.
Plus the pressure is a women's department store, a women's fashion store. We're not necessarily a brand. The brand portion of it is to inspire women to apply pressure in everything that they do. No matter where they are at in life, no matter what they got going on, you pressure. You need to remember that you're pressure. You should always be applying pressure in every aspect of your life. So definitely always think the most of yourself. No matter how much money you got or how much money you don't have, definitely know that us as women, we pressure.
Absolutely.
And this is why, Plus the Pressure gave birth to Girls to Women, which is a diverse sisterhood, worldwide sisterhood.
Okay. Okay, and give everybody the name of your group real quick before I introduce the next co-host today.
The name of the diverse sisterhood group is on Facebook. We welcome all queens to join. Join us and host others. At Girls to Women, spell it out, Girls to Women. It's a pink and black logo. It should say Girls to Women Worldwide on there.
I added in the link at the end. I added in the link.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you. So that's my niece, y'all. That's Brittany Aisha, all the way from AZ.
Thank you.
Next, we have the beautiful Natalia. Go ahead. Give us a little bit about yourself and what do you do? And thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Natalia. You just witnessed me. Or if you probably saw me or not, whatever. I have my own podcast. It's Open Bar Discussion. It's in the detail, open discussion. We talk about everything heartfelt, trauma, laughter, funny, whatever. It's very
Nice.
open. I have my guests come and be themselves.
Nice.
Just be yourself, and I'm gonna be who I am in the same energy, and we just reflect on that. So that's open bar discussion. Have a good time. Just lay your hair down, relax.
Okay.
No, it's stress free.
Stress free. I
It's
like
stress
that.
free. I'm not giving you no book to read, nothing to follow up on. Just come on.
Just be yourself. I
yourself.
like that. So,
That's
is there
all about.
anything else you would like people to know about you?
Well, I don't have. This is my business.
Okay.
Okay. Outside of that, this is my business. I am an artist myself. Thanks to my daughter, I'm just now tapping back in.
That's good
to
though.
it.
See what they do for us?
Yeah.
The kids, they get us tapped back in.
She really helped me get back into this and follow through media because it's something I always want to do. I also do voiceovers too,
Nice.
narration, and that's my goal. I'm in healthcare and whatever, like that's my passion. Spiritual person, down to earth, whatever. Just look out, and you're gonna see me on this platform a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm glad to be here.
Nice.
you.
Well, thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate it.
Yes.
So, guys, we're gonna go ahead and tap in since we already late because we was having some technical difficulties, but it's okay. We here. We are here to talk and to get into it. So today's topic is inspiring others with different beliefs. So basically what that means, y'all, is we have to continue to just empower each other. A person's belief shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as their belief make them happy and they doing what they doing that builds them up and get them moving and grooving and different things like that, like it shouldn't matter. At the end of the day, we're supposed to always support one another, especially as women. You know what I'm saying?
It's so hard.
And the thing is, everybody that know me know that I'm a free spirit.
Yes.
You know, and that's my
right.
hashtag. I'm not a label, I'm just a free spirit. So for me, I don't care what people think of me. Like, but people they just cling to me anyway because my spirit is going to put out the energy
Yes.
in itself.
Right.
You know, so what are your thoughts on that, Brittany?
About you being who you are and whatever that you believe in, I think it is absolutely amazing. You know, Queen, I want you to feel your best at all times, honey. Whatever make you feel your strongest, whatever it is that you are clinging to that empowers you, that uplifts you, that motivates you, that's what's most important. Because in order for you to do this world anything, in order for you to give humanity anything, you have to be at your best. So for
Right.
us to be our best versions of ourselves, I always say, your belief, your personality, that's your thing.
Right.
But what you're giving off to other people is what's most important. So you want to make sure that you're providing others with, nothing but positivity, nothing but great energy. In order for you to deliver that, you have to be in a great space. So whatever puts you in a great space, that's what this is all about. I respect you for who you are. You respect me. We can fellowship. We can empower one another. We can teach each other.
Yes.
We can be there for one another.
Yes.
Yes.
I love
We can
it.
do this.
And what is empowering others with different beliefs to you? Like, what does that mean to you?
It means that, listen, see me, I am,
She about to give y'all the tea.
for me, I am, if you want to say, I was raised in Christianity. So I was raised in Christianity, quote unquote. I'm just real big on relationship with God.
Right.
I love God. I'm real big on relationship with God. I don't necessarily stick to a religion.
Right.
Right.
I have not created my own belief, but through my imperfections, I stand on the fact that I'm who I am. I love who I am. I know that God loves me, and I know that He's real. I know that He's forgiving me or whatever. But whatever my beliefs are, that's my tool to make sure I'm spreading the proper knowledge to others. It's not about everything I believe. It's
Right.
all about me installing power into other people.
So that's
So
what it's
no
about.
matter-
Power.
Power.
No,
Power.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power.
That's
So
it.
no matter what you believe in, no matter what your thoughts are, your biggest concern should be making sure you're spreading the right energy. So if you say, I stand on this, why are you standing on this? Why are you standing on this belief?
Right.
What is he doing for you? And what way is it serving you? Because if it's serving you in the proper way, you should be able to share some of that with people concerning you, surrounding you.
Right.
And
I feel like you should be
check.
able to, yeah, I feel like you should be able to share it, but you should also be able to understand another person's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So thank you, Britt. So how do you feel, Natalia, about this subject? Like,
when it
what
comes
is
to
this?
understanding another person's perspective,
Yes.
I'm going to piggyback off that.
Yes,
People don't.
they don't.
They don't. And like for my last show, it's like they're being inconsiderate
Yes.
and self. It's like you're just thinking about how you feel.
How you feel.
You don't put
and-
yourself in that person's shoes.
And I feel like they
or
always try to
feet.
drag you in. And it's like,
Yes.
you can't, I already, listen, for me,
Guilt trip you into
Guilt trip
feeling
you,
like
yeah.
how
Yes.
they feel, right?
yes,
Yes.
that's what it was. That's
If
the
you
word.
don't, if you don't
guilt
feel,
trip.
if you don't feel like how I feel, if you don't observe that, then you're wrong.
Yeah, and then
because
I'm gonna be
the-
dramatic
I'm the
about
I'm the
it, too.
master of psychosis.
Or
and
you
I
a
just
bad
know it.
person.
Right, and I'm gonna be dramatic about it, and I'm a tag somebody else in to hate on you. It's like a haterade. A haterade is
I
like
hate,
a parade.
I hate parade.
A
Right.
hate parade is a haterade. Okay.
It's a hater.
Right, sis. Like,
Yes,
tell me how
right.
you feel, and that's fine. But don't beat me up for not agreeing.
Exactly.
Can we
Can
just
we-
fellowship anyway? Can you just drop some knowledge on me anyway? Even though I don't agree with you.
Right.
Can we just still have an understanding here?
What
Can
you're
we just
talking about is what is a
us?
conversation
Right.
me and Delina had where people fail to be able to agree to disagree.
Right.
And they don't even know what that is sometimes. It's just like they insert that word or that phrase into the sentence just because it sounds good, but you
Right.
you're not actually agreeing to disagree.
Right.
You're just like people listen to rebut, they listen to comment, they don't listen to understand.
But y'all
And-
know
and-
what's funny? The funny part about that is, you get people that grew up in these beliefs, so they don't even know why they believe in this for their
Right.
own reason.
They-
That's
They just
conditioning.
believe.
They
They just
conditioned.
believe
They're
in it.
conditioned. They're
They just
conditioned.
believe in it because they mama told them to.
Yes.
Or they daddy told them to.
Or
You know what I'm
whoever-
saying?
or
Or
who-
whoever exposed
whoever
them,
taught them,
whatever
whoever
taught
expo-
them,
yeah.
or whatever the case may be.
It's not, they don't
That-
use
you know,
common
that good
sense.
Kool-Aid.
And they scared to go out and seek other
Yes.
things, because everybody that know me, I study all religions.
Me
I'm
too.
not in
Me
any
too. Yes.
because I'm a free spirit.
Me
but I
too.
take what I take from certain ones and leave others behind,
As
and I
you
move
should.
on. And some I don't take from none at all. You know what I'm
As
saying?
you
So
should.
that's just kind of like what it is, and it's just like, who am I to tell my Indian friend, that her God Buddha
Her
she
Buddha
is.
is
ain't
not-
ain't real,
Right.
Or my Muslim friend that Allah is not real,
Exactly.
or something like that. I don't know. We didn't walk
we
in the
don't
same
know.
shoes. We didn't do the same stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
sometimes you have to be
We
able to
don't
step
know what
outside of
they're
yourself.
practicing.
exactly.
We
Exactly.
we don't know what their practice is doing for them. See,
Right.
the whole thing about it is, again, we're going to convert back to everyone feeling equal, empowered, amazing, all of these great things. Let's start there first always. Let's make sure we put that energy there first always.
Right.
And, be open. That's
Right.
why the free spirit thing, I kind of, Auntie, that's why we balance so well when she's got my spirit together on several occasions and everything that she do. She's
Right.
definitely a spiritual doctor, and I love my auntie for that. Even though I don't practice exactly what she does, she still helped me in the lines of the way that she do her thing, and she knows how to pour into someone else.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You'll miss your blessing, no matter your practice. If you are too, I don't know, you don't want
Just-
to hear what others have to say. I
Or
don't
just
know.
too turned off because you're so stuck in your
Y'all making me
old
sound
ways.
little.
So what you got to say, because I know
What I
you
wanna
got some
talk about,
tea. I know you
have
got some stuff
tea,
to
but
say.
I'm not gonna be in depth with it. But this is a sentimental situation with me because I am in that position. I'm the spiritual person.
Okay.
I'm the black sheep. I'm the everything in the family.
Okay.
I'm the all.
Mm-hmm.
And
Me too.
I've studied every religion in college.
See?
I have friends that was Muslim, that was Catholic,
Right.
that was Jews, that was all of the above, even like Mormon. I went to a Mormon church.
Wow.
And when I went to that, I still have that Bible to this day. I went to that Mormon church. And Mormon, all religion is kind of the same, but
Kinda the
different.
same, but different.
It's just different names. You listen,
They all
listen,
derive
wait.
from each
In
other.
Christianity,
They all
you
derive
got
from each other.
all saints all saints represent one God and one goddess. There is one God and whole in humanity that who made us. But as people, as ourselves, people forget you are a goddess. You are a God because God made us in His image, in His spirit, in His energy. But I'm not disagreeing.
Religion is like
that.
man-made.
It's
in the first
man-made,
place. I mean,
right.
so
Right.
it's like no
Religion
different than
never
Democrats and
existed.
Republicans, Bloods and Crips.
Right.
It's just like
It
man-made
was
categories.
man-made. It never
For
existed.
spirituality.
For spirituality. It never existed. Spirituality was the main thing. We lived off earth. We lived
Right.
off of
We were
everything
in
we had.
tune
We were
with
in
the
tune with
universe
the
and the earth,
universe, the sun, the skies, the moons,
Right.
everything in the galaxy within ourselves
Right.
and the energy. And people forgot that.
I agree.
And then now
I agree.
they're mixing with humanity and science
Money.
and money and greed.
Right.
It's pitiful. It's
I agree,
sad.
but
I agree with that.
if I shall say this, guys, if I shall say this, I agree. But you know what does it for me may not solely do it for you.
And you're
But
right.
that doesn't mean, and this is why we're here today, because we want everybody to understand that that doesn't mean we can't be in the same room. That doesn't mean we can't
Right.
exchange
Thank you.
knowledge, love,
Yes,
education,
yes, yes. Thank you.
understanding. That doesn't mean we can't respect one another because what does it for me may not do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what matters. Peace
Right.
And it's
suppresses all understanding.
Right.
right.
So that's where we're at with this, and the beliefs and stuff, because people like the young lady said, here, what's your name again?
Natalia.
Natalia, like you mentioned, people get offensive. People
Yes,
get
they
all
do.
uptight and stuff. If you
Yes.
ain't with what they with, like
Yes.
if you're not coming how they coming. And like the king said here on the station, he said, you got the blood, the Crips, and all that. Like people really.
You have to
I
agree to
mean,
disagree.
it's
We're
like
not
religion
made
is
to
not
all
the
be
same
alike.
thing.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? We
But-
have to understand that we all different and be able to live with that as opposed to trying to force our beliefs, our ideologies in the way that we want to live on other people because that may not be what's right for them. We all are
Right.
different. We got different taste buds, different taste style and clothing, different
Right.
everything. Like so that's what the world is. It's, it's flavor. We all got different flavors, different thoughts.
I like
different,
that flavor.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Flavor.
That's the thing, man. We weren't created and we're not wired the same.
Right.
So
This is
now
true.
it's almost not only immature, but it is ignorant of us to now create a conversation or turn the conversation into just us discussing our differences into a battle of you being right or wrong because you don't like macaroni as much as I like macaroni.
Right.
Right.
What's wrong with your tongue? Your tongue don't work
People
because you don't
arguing
like
about it.
macaroni. You know what I mean? That's what I see on every plane
Yeah.
of us arguing about differences.
And people
Like,
really get mad about it if you don't
Man,
say
and
that.
you're
That's
not
the
my
funny
friend
part.
no more because you don't like macaroni like I like
Or
macaroni.
why you don't eat meat? I
Yeah.
don't eat pork.
Or that you do eat
I am
meat.
not a pork eater. I barely eat beef.
Oh.
I used to be a pescatarian in college. Then when you get back home, you start to love her. Yeah. Then I got down to the not eating pork only, and then beef, and I slowed down on beef. Now I'm just chicken and turkey and seafood and vegetables. Now I'm about to slow down on the chicken.
Right, right. But people do get mad. Like if you're eating meat or if you're vegan or whatever the thing may be, and they not into
They don't
that,
understand.
especially like me. Like I don't eat a lot of things, but I do eat a lot of things. But I think for the most part I eat healthy. But I do still eat certain meat.
Right.
That people consider unhealthy, so they'll never
yeah,
judge you for that.
exactly.
Like,
So
oh,
that's
you
the
supposed to be
thing.
this holistic lady
I
healer or
say,
whatever.
right. I feel like this. People are gonna judge you what they feel is uncomfortable to them.
How about Pac said it best? People gonna hate you for whatever you do.
What?
Right.
No
that
matter
too.
if you could be all good, right? People gonna who she thinks she is. She just perfect. You can be the worst person in the world. People gonna hate that, right?
Right.
You can flip flop between the two of them. You know what I'm saying? Well, no matter what you do, people that hate you, like I just spoke on earlier on my live, people that hate you because of how much other people love you and respect you,
That's true too.
right?
That is
And that's
that
it,
is
you know
true.
what I'm saying? And now they
it's
wanna
kind of like an
find-
envy thing.
Yeah, and now they want to find anything that they can trigger, anything that they don't like about you to try to magnify and say, oh, well, to like diminish your character in front of the people that respect you,
Oh,
right?
man.
So now it's like, oh, well, y'all love him or y'all love her this much, but look at her. She
Right.
is this or
Right.
she's
Does
like
that.
that. She's that really is only a reflection of the damaged person that individual is.
And you know
Right.
what that deals with? Childhood hurt and pain that they have not succumbed to healing.
Right,
And
right.
that's something personal they have to deal with. And I tell people like, oh, that's a personal problem.
Right.
I tell them quick.
It's definitely a
I'm not
personal
gonna deal
problem.
with the energy. You're not gonna put that effect on me. You're not gonna make me upset. Everything I try to be open. Sometimes I know it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, as I said, for me, not even just my sign, just me as a person.
Some people
I
are.
can say things that could be offended, and then I have to backtrack and say I don't mean to offend you, but it's the truth. I'm not apologizing for what I said.
Right.
How I said it, yes.
But see me, I'm go, man, coming in, I'm just go already
Oh, yeah.
feel you out. Okay. So it's just like for
We
me,
know.
for me, I'm coming in the door already feeling people energy. You know what I'm
Guns
saying?
loaded.
And if it's just not for me, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like,
There it
you
is.
know what I'm
There it
saying? Like
is.
I can't just I can't be here or I gotta go or you know, I can't be around your energy. Like I'm not feeling you
it's
right
turning
now.
you off.
You know, and it's funny because people like me, we could feel like toxic
Yeah, I do.
or negative energy and different
yes,
things
me
like
too.
that
You're
in
wrong
people.
when
Yes.
you not only when you
You're wrong when
see-
you address the
I'm about to say
elephant in the
this, I'm about to
room
say not only
about
when,
it.
when you address it, but when you react to it. So
Yeah.
what that is people trying to put you in the corner of just being succumbing to their bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're just supposed to deal with it.
Right.
Right? No, like
No.
because I like a particular type of, y'all would agree, energy around me.
Right.
I'm
right.
not just gonna allow any and every type of whatever the fuck to happen and go on around. So I gotta diffuse that shit. That's how I keep my peace. If it costs me my peace, it's too expensive.
Right.
It's very
Right.
all
right.
of us.
Right. I
Right.
agree. I
The
agree
most
with that.
the most expensive thing you have is your energy,
And
Yes.
time.
Energy and
your
time.
time.
Time is energy. Time is energy.
Time
y'all.
is precious,
Your
you
energy,
guys.
your
Yes.
time,
Yes.
your peace, all
Yes.
of these things that are, they're all valuable assets and they cannot be financially funded.
They can't be
No,
replaced.
they can't.
They
That's
can't be
what's most-
replaced.
Right.
No.
That's
They're
what's most
invaluable.
important.
You can't put a value on
Yeah.
it.
No, you cannot.
I agree, y'all.
And then I tell people like my one friend, he was doing his laundry. He's like, oh shoot, I found $1 in my pocket. I say, you rich. He sound rich because I found $1. I say, you rich. It's people in this world can't even find 25 or a penny in their pants.
That's true.
You're rich. You're rich in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Your
That's true.
spirit is more worth money than money itself.
Right. Right.
And people so blinded about that. They don't understand that.
Absolutely. Guys, so empowering others with different beliefs. That's our topic
Yes.
today, guys, for the people that's just tuning in. This is kind of like what we're talking about. And we're just letting people know, like at the end of the day, we just got to empower each other. It shouldn't matter about what you believe in and what you don't believe in and different things like that. And I'm going to keep saying it. Like, it should be about whatever make this person happy. And long as they ain't doing no harm or doing no
Right.
messed up stuff in the world, then we good. And you got a great spirit and your energy is flowing and different things like that, then I can rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's just kind of
Yes.
like, that's kind of like what we're talking about today. So if y'all want to tune in, if y'all got something to say in the chat, y'all can and do
Please
different
do.
things like that. So that's kind of like where we're at. But I'm excited, y'all. Y'all excited today?
Yeah, it's
I'm
been a
I'm
fun
excited.
conversation.
I've been excited all day, all week, actually.
Yeah.
What
And
I
it-
like about the shows that we have on the platform, not only this one with this conversation, is we have we get to the core of a lot of necessary conversations
We
that need to
do.
be had in our community. I mean, that's why I like a lot of the podcasters, the hosts, and the topics. Like it just makes sense as far as what's needed to be talked about in our community.
Well, I definitely think it needs to be talked about, and the brothers too, but mainly women. I feel like the brothers. I feel like y'all could come together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all ain't gotta like each
What did I
other.
just say on my
Oh,
last
boy.
podcast?
I feel like-
Y'all got it.
Come on
Men
now,
got it
because
easy.
I'm here to talk
Listen,
about that.
I feel
Let's
like
do
we
it.
I feel
Let's
like
do it.
I feel like the brothers that could come together, they could agree to disagree as long
Yep.
as they making their money, they good. But
They
see,
good.
women do not do that.
Too emotion.
And it's just like
much.
women they become jealous of
Emotions.
the other,
Emotions.
or
Yes.
what we
Yes.
say, that
Spiteful,
enviness,
That enviness, that
spiteful,
spitefulness.
the different things. And I feel like we just
And
need
then
to come
it be
together.
subliminal too.
It
a
do.
lot of times.
Yes, it do, and that's on
Women-
everything.
women
That's like at the workplace.
intentionally- Yeah.
You said
I
what,
just
Niece?
feel like women intentionally hurt each other
Yes,
because
jealousy and
they
you're
feel
competition.
right.
obligated. They feel obligated for the next woman to be acceptance of their vulnerability because
Right.
we all go through so much. But this is why so much chaos always happens, because it's lack of communication. It's poor
Lack of
communication.
communication.
Yep.
Yes.
And
This is
comprehension.
why,
Let's
you
not
know,
Yeah,
leave that out.
comprehension.
Let's not leave that out.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
And so it's like a woman will do something devious towards another woman and expect her to humble herself. She'll feel obligated to that woman.
I gotta snap my
humbling
fingers for
herself.
that one.
Because she's like, oh, she's a woman. She should understand. I'm gonna act the ass and I'm gonna show my donkey just
Right.
because she's
Right.
a woman and she understands. Like, and I'm gonna do this and I'm not gonna apologize. No, hold
Right.
on, sis. Wait a minute. Hold on, queen. Wait a minute. No, we gonna talk about this, because if you act up, I can act up. And see, where are we gonna get with that? We're getting nowhere. Because we
Nowhere.
can't
Two wrongs ain't
communicate.
gonna correct the situation.
Some wrongs
can't
don't right no
communicate.
rights.
Right.
People
right.
try to
We
make
can't communicate and we can't resolve
See if
anything
anybody's saying
with
some
you
comments.
thinking
I
the way
can't
that you think.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody
Right.
did say something.
Well, yes, said Damone Denise said jealousy and competitiveness, right? And then
Yes.
Anthony Glaze said that's because of the competition between you all. Do you have a deficiency of eligible men? Well, and
That's deep.
and
That's a
that's
whole
I mean
nother
that's
topic.
yeah. I mean, and
All right. Oh, gotta try to do
Look, that'll be the next topic. In
Right.
the next
I was about to
few
say,
weeks.
do
But,
that.
and it's
speak a little bit on it, though.
deficiency of eligible people on both sides of the board, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I understand that sometimes us as men, we'll project our views and opinions on women because that's what we deal with, and vice versa with. But we all have to realize that it's what we deal with on with the opposite sex is the equal but opposite on the other side of the board. You know what I mean, it always applies. So don't leave that out. There's nothing that we can say about women that it ain't applying to men and
Right.
vice versa. So
Right, and
we
it's
need to
true.
heal.
And it
I
is.
just feel like
As a
y'all
whole.
deal with it better. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
y'all are,
Y'all do.
you know what I'm saying?
As
Knock
far as
up-
what deal with what deal with what.
I was
Just-
can I say
yeah,
this?
go ahead.
I would say the reason why men deal with situations like that better is because as women we are
tell you why.
prone.
I'ma tell you why.
We are prone and made to have feelings
I was just
within
about to say,
any
I- that's what I'm about to
situation.
say. I'm about to say, listen,
Wait, let me
I'm
finish.
gonna narrow it
With
down.
any situation,
narrow it down.
with
Go ahead.
men, y'all have emotions, but y'all good at hiding
Hiding
it.
them.
Can I
and
talk? Can I
subtly.
Can I say what it is? And y'all may not agree totally, but this is pretty much what it is. We think more logically in a lot of situations,
And y'all do.
think
It's a
emotionally.
logical emotion.
Y'all are emotional driven, and we
And
are
we're
logic
logical
and we're
emotion.
logic driven. That's
Wait,
the reason
though.
why. That's the wait.
Half
listen,
of y'all
stop.
are
See,
logic.
let me stop. let me continue.
Okay.
Because
Some
that's the
of y'all
thing.
are.
Sometimes when you cut people off, you make a point that they was gonna make. Yeah,
That's
it's
what you
not.
did
And when
to
I
me.
say that, that's not applying to 100% of the species of men. Just like the opposite of that don't apply to 100% of the women. I mean, we just talking about our experiences with the opposite. So
Oh, I see comments. Okay, so
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Anthony
at.
Glaze said, so y'all unfortunately are always trying to outdo each other. I agree. He said, absolutely right, brother. Hey, Reed, my cousin on here. So not better, differently, in my opinion.
Okay.
So, what y'all think? What you think, Britt? You don't see a man's emotions until he knows he can trust you with them.
Most
But I feel
definitely.
like even if he
That's
if
true.
he can
That's
trust you with them, I don't know. I just feel like
No.
even if he could trust you with
and you know,
them,
okay, let me because I'm the
he
only man
still
in the
might
room,
not.
right?
Wait.
Well,
No,
we got a
sir.
man. We got
Like
a man.
you just
We got a
said
man
just
on
right
here
now, you
too.
gotta
Well,
cut
I'm
him
just
off.
saying in the room. But go
Go
ahead.
You
ahead.
can't cut
Go
off.
ahead.
Let us
What was
talk.
the question? Though? Go ahead. 'Cause what
It
was
wasn't a
exact-
question. He just said you don't see a man's emotions until he knows he can trust you with them.
Oh, most definitely. Most
Yes.
definitely. We're not going
Right.
to wear our emotions on our sleeves and just show you or tell you, and it may sound harsh, show you or tell you how we feel genuinely in the beginning.
That's true. I
That's
agree.
true. I totally agree.
And that's not to say that we lead in the beginning being fake or wearing a mask. It's because it's just vulnerable. We don't,
Right.
you know what I mean? We don't want to, because to show a woman your emotions up front, now it's just like, oh, you know, he either a weak dude or
Well, ain't no man gonna do
got,
that.
I got him where I want him. And
Wait,
but
what you
see,
mean,
you're
like showing their
That's-
weakness?
Sure,
Or they
leading
what?
with coming in with
'Cause
your
they'll
emotions.
show it.
Because now it's like, oh, you one of these weak dudes, you feminine or something like all of that type
No,
of shit. And that's
we
not
gon-
to say that emotions are weak or feminine, but to lead with that, it's like, damn, you have no backbone. You have no.
No, absolutely. Do not lead with a weak emotion. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Right,
you know,
right.
especially as a man, that's not the thing to do. You know
That's
what I mean?
not the
so,
thing to do.
So when we go back to y'all talking about, you said men could, work together. It's about getting that dollar. As opposed, you cannot like him because that's the logical thing to do.
Exactly.
Emotionally, women don't think like, oh, I don't like that bitch. I can't
Exactly.
get it.
I agree with that.
So that's what it is. You know what I mean? A dude, but see, it's pros and cons to that, right? Because now you can get money with a motherfucker to the point where it's like, now you still jealous and envious. It's still the feelings that some women feel about women. Okay, that's how dudes get taken out. You know what I
Okay,
mean? You
so,
jealous and envious,
listen.
and now you get set up because somebody wants your spot.
Okay. So right here, Deonda Winter says, I don't agree. If we pay close attention, we'll notice its difference from the way we show our emotions. So we may not recognize it or understand it.
I can
I
see that
agree.
too. I agree.
I too.
I agree.
I do.
So what's your thoughts on that?
For me, when picking up what he was saying, it's like, well, men don't really do all of that, but you have some men who do show their emotions.
But see,
Yeah,
I
you
talk
do.
about how I
You do.
feel. You know what I'm saying? I just don't act how I feel all the time. And that's the thing. Women will act
so
how they
when you
feel.
don't act how you feel, that pretty much falls into you just pretty much.
But see, since we program
being-
like that, it's pros and cons. See, like in business, that's good for men, but in relationships, that's what y'all don't like about us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like y'all want us to show how we feel.
Of course,
and act.
yes.
So,
Because you're
but it's hard for
Wait.
us to do that sometimes.
I understand it's hard for y'all to feel that, but what men have to understand when you're in a relationship, period, or just close to someone, period. If I'm communicating this loyalty, emotions automatically should be involved.
Exactly.
There should not be no held back. If I feel there is any held back, I am going to feel there's some disloyalty.
And that's completely
And
understandable.
then it goes to all. Then y'all
And
want
it
to say,
goes
"Oh,
to the
we're
left
crazy.
field. Yeah.
we can't. We got trust issues, and here it comes."
See,
no,
so
but that's
here's-
what
that's
you're putting
where
off.
communication and
You
comprehension.
can't put in. You can't say this and that and then lack on your actions. Actions speak louder
Yeah,
than
yeah.
words.
You can't. If you talk the
Can't
talk,
do
you got to
that.
walk the walk.
Exactly.
Basically, you know what I mean?
And a lot of men lack that. Now, those that do put that step forward, I feel bad for them because then you have some women that down them and beat them down. And I
Take
can't
advantage
stand women
of
like
it.
that because
Yeah,
women
I-
like that made it hard for women like me
Delilahs and,
that who will accept it.
Jezebels and stuff like
Exactly,
that. Just
yes.
attaching
Jezza fucking
Yes.
bells.
Women like that make it hard for women like you and I because those women that who will accept it for a man to be open about his emotions as he should doesn't make you gay. It doesn't make you anything. It doesn't make you
It doesn't
vulnerable.
make you weak.
It makes you a
doesn't-
man.
Yeah,
It makes
you're
you
expressing
human.
your feelings.
Human.
But see, here's the thing,
Humans
right?
have feelings.
As a man, right? Sometimes us, even when we get to the point of where we trust a woman, right, and we ready to let our emotions out, it's always the thought in the back of our mind of, you're gonna use this against me in some kind of a way. You're gonna pull
And
up the
see,
receipt.
But men
later
do it
on.
to us.
No, listen, wait,
it's
see,
not
wait,
the
stop
case.
that, right? See, now stop, because the thing about it is, we're talking about how we don't. I don't like when we have conversations about shit and then it always get flips around to, oh, well, y'all do that too. We're talking
it's
about
true,
this,
though.
but that's not the point. We're never going to get to the nucleus
get
of the
to the point.
problem
Go ahead.
if we keep tennis balling the damn same
Go
issue
ahead,
back
go
and
ahead.
forth.
Go ahead, get to your point.
So that's all I mean. That was part of the point.
Okay, now I'm gonna pull up from your point. I get what you're saying, but it's the truth. You know me, I'm gonna throw the truth in anybody's face. It's the freaking truth. Men take that same infection and they throw it in women's face. But it's not saying that women do it to them. We don't.
That's
Now,
not
unless you
gonna solve
got a
the
broken
that's not
woman,
gonna solve the problem of men, y'all, because we are the one, like, y'all are trying to get us to be more emotionally open to y'all. So the solvent to our problem is not saying that y'all do it too, because that's
No,
gonna
that's
listen,
not
that's
tit
what
for
you
tat.
did though. That's
I'm
what you
pointing
did.
out to say the
Stop.
truth.
But stop.
Okay, let's
Don't
stop.
do that. That's the unhealthy thing to do in that situation. That's what I'm telling you. Stop holding up the mirror and saying, well, man, do it too. Let's talk about the nucleus of what we're talking about on this end. Stop tennis racketing the problem back and forth. It's never going to get
Okay, can we
solved.
get to the point what you're talking about on this end?
So listen. So Britt, do you got something to say?
That's
Because
all I want.
if we, I see a few people commenting, like, if y'all want to call in, what's the hotline? Tell them the
Well,
hotline.
we can't call in while she's here on this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so we're not gonna call in. But put your thoughts in here. So Anthony said you can't, as a woman, use his emotions as a weapon.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, so
Britt,
don't say
what you
don't.
think of that?
Now,
Okay.
when he said that,
Listen,
your response
listen.
is going to turn around and say, "Well, men do that too." Let's talk about women doing that, and that's the reason why we don't open up to y'all.
That's
y'all are
fine.
the y'all
That's
are the
fine.
emotional ones. Y'all open up to us
Not
just
all the
fine.
time. Not all the time.
Okay, so that's more.
Not
to
all
the
the time.
So
Every
that's
woman
more
not
to the
like
point.
that.
Exactly. That's
more-
where I'm coming from. It's way you're looking at the You're looking at the picture and you're ignoring the details on both sides. Big picture on both. You got to look at both sides. If we're gonna be like, okay, yeah, as a man, I understand how you're emotional, but you have women that's the same way, and it's men that's like that.
And
But
it's
you
actually
can't
a lot of women becoming more that way.
Because we got that
Exactly.
women with the think
The
like a
men
man
too.
mentality.
It's
It
not
ain't
think
even
like a
that.
man.
It ain't
not
think
even
like
think
a man. It's
See,
just-
now look at you.
Where's my blood?
He ain't even think like a man.
Can't handle the truth.
Oh no! See, wait,
handle it.
stop that. See how you say I can't handle the truth? It's not that I can't handle it.
You can handle it, but
it's
it's-
because I feel the reason why I did that right now
You
is
feel
because
ignored.
I feel us going in circles and
Yeah.
we're not gonna revolve because we're going tit for tat.
Okay, we're gonna stop.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying.
Speak your truth. I'm gonna give you the
No,
platform.
you go
We
ahead.
done.
It's y'all show.
So the
Go
rest-
ahead.
Yeah, and,
I'm
yeah,
speaking on
so-
behalf of the men.
And
Fellas,
yes,
am I speaking right now,
I'll
fellas?
definitely invite you as a
How
guest.
about
But
this?
Britt, go ahead.
Listen.
Britt got something to say.
Listen, the resolution to it all is what we're talking about when we're mentioning fellowship and what we're talking about when we're mentioning meeting new people and networking and all these other things. What we're talking about, the resolution to it all is even going into a romantic ship or a relationship where you have to express yourself and your vulnerability and you have this, weakness about it because you may be having relations or whatever it is that you're going into an entanglement or a sneaky link or, you're talking about me and the women, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever relationship, yada, yada, yada. Okay? Even in this goes back to what we were talking about, the topic of discussion. This goes back to where we initially started when we said people respecting each other for who they is.
Right.
Right.
We have to imply that even when we're doing some special things, even when we in the bedroom, even when we sneaky linking, even when we whatever, respect one another. People gotta literally stop trying to suck the blood from others
that's
and
deep.
feeling like they're obligated
What did I
to
say
have
earlier?
everything that person possesses.
I
because
call them
they
vampire.
sleep
I
with
call them
It's
vampire energies.
Absolutely.
Energy vampires.
Energy
yeah, sucking
vampires.
your
That's
blood.
what I call them. Yes.
Stop trying to suck the blood out of the person you laying up with. Or whether y'all made a commitment, or whether y'all agreed to be together, whatever. Whether y'all just laying up, whether y'all doing whatever y'all doing, friendship, whatever it is. First of all, respect it on that level. Let it be that. Because where we're all at, where every adult should be at, is that we're so consumed with all of our responsibilities and obligations in these days and time. All this pandemic stuff going on, and everybody just trying to basically keep their head above water. Keep
And everybody's
a
looking for
positive
what they can
mindset,
get out of the
keep a
next.
well-balanced, who got time for all that negative energy? Like, if I played with you
Exactly.
last night, I don't want to argue with you about where I was at earlier in the
Man.
week. Like, you should have addressed it last night.
Right.
And then-
Thank
and
you.
then, And then, like, if I'm rocking with you, I don't want to argue with you about why I can't sit on the phone with you all day because I'm probably busy trying to make do with something positive. Like, come on, be that
Yeah.
good energy I need you to be, or you have to detach yourself from things. Period. That's just what it
Ooh.
is. So everything that we talked
Attachment.
I want to say.
about, it goes back to
Man.
that.
Man, don't it fall in with what we just
Hold
talked
on.
about?
Definitely look deeper into your attachments for real.
Guys, so that's good. So detachment, y'all. So detachment. So you got some people that could just detach like
Easily.
easy,
Oh, man,
instantly.
I'm
They
one of them.
don't.
I'm
You
one
a
of them.
Leo, so you
Yeah.
probably can.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Pisces though. Like I'm more of a
What is
attachable
more of a Pisces?
person.
I'm
Are you
like,
like
it's
Pisces or
crazy.
No, I'm a Pisces. So
It's hard for me because I'm very affectionate and lovey-dovey and shit, but at the same
I'm
time,
pretty as
and-
hell.
and-
I'm
and
pretty as
for
hell.
for the sake of preserving myself, I'll cut you off because I don't.
I'm
want-
more of a attached person,
For
and I
that
feel like for
reason,
me, I care about people's feelings more than mine
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. So I have to really think about how I'm going to do things.
I used to be
Yes.
that way.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the
And
same
it's like
way.
I've always been that way, and it's just like I'm a attachable person. Like I'm gonna, especially if we connect, and I'm rocking,
Yes.
like I'm going to be attached. So it's gonna be hard for me to
I'm really
detach
clingy.
from you.
I'm
You know what I'm
really-
saying? Yeah, and that's just kind of like how it is, like with me. But everybody is not like that. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like you get some people, they could be gone
For the
like
moment.
that.
They in it
and
for the
They in
moment.
it for the moment, or whatever they
so
trying
you know
to
what?
get out
Yeah,
of
when
it.
I say
I've
they in
been-
it for the
So
moment,
listen.
people catch feelings for that moment within. And that's what comes
I've
with
been that
infatuation.
diehard in love.
Well, that's
ass
probably
dude.
because you were, a lot of people are considered a companionship, just like a dog, just like a
Yeah.
you are a companion.
You're right.
You're
You're
a
right.
companion. So
Right.
you have to accept that for what it is. If you dealing with somebody and you know their condition when you got with them, if you knew that they were mourning a loss, or if you knew that they were severely depressed, or if you knew that they needed someone to strictly be there for them to feed them in whichever way that you were feeding them, then you got to know, like, you got to accept that and like chump that up, like, yeah, I was a companion. Like,
Right.
And yeah, you got, like you
you
said,
know.
you're right. You got to take that grain, right?
You got to take it.
Take that.
But
take
it's
that
hard
salt of
for
grain.
some people to, like, it's hard for me to take
Grain of
it
salt.
because I don't want to do it to nobody, and I don't want nobody to do it to me.
That's the thing.
So that's the part, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like, you be like,
I agree. That's the
golly.
thing.
You
Yes.
know, that's just kind of like me. So it's just kind of like, if it's done, then it's just kind of like I have to fall back and I have to reevaluate.
Because look,
myself.
if I want to, I
And
want
some
to.
things.
Period.
Yes.
It don't even matter. Like if I got to the point where
Right, I feel with Anthony. Sometimes it's hard to let go of things that feel familiar, and you're
That's
right.
true.
You're
yes, especially if
absolutely
you're
right.
attached.
Yes, it's
You know
definitely
what I'm
hard.
saying? It is hard. It is hard. It is
so hard.
very, very hard.
That's because that's all you know.
That's all you know.
And
I
then
agree.
when somebody else come in and they probably show the same type, kind of similar energy, or they can't even compare.
They can't compare.
They're not good enough or strong enough to compare.
Right.
Because you already conditioned to what you
Exactly.
used to.
Now
Well, I don't- well, I-
imagine if this person is lost, like died. Like
Yeah, that's
I've,
even more.
I've heard like
But I don't think it's all about condition because sometimes you just vibe with the other person just better.
that's what you call.
Well, here's the thing. That
You know what I'm saying?
when
Like,
I
not
say,
a soulmate.
when I say
Y'all
when I say
connection was
condition,
just
when I say
better.
condition, I don't mean coerce. I guess it's maybe so for maybe just a pattern of comfortability.
Right. And that's what
But
you,
I mean,
What I
you
mean
can
by
feel
condition.
comfortable with a lot of people.
exactly.
But you
It's
only
that-
get like one or two of those that you be like, oh, this is.
But
it.
guess what you know what you
Like,
call them? You call them twin flames.
Yeah,
Yeah,
twin
They're not a
soulmates,
soulmate.
twin
Twin
flames.
flame. Well, the thing about
It's a difference.
soulmates is
It's a
everybody.
difference.
Well, the thing with soulmates is everybody could be your soulmate, right?
Everybody
Like
could-
we're soulmates right now. That's why we're vibing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can have friend soulmates. You can have intimate soulmates.
Yes.
You can have wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend soulmates. But a twin
Twin
flame,
flame
that's
is
something
something you
totally
can't
different.
let
You
go.
can't let go. That's
You
that.
glued to
That's
the
the
hip.
one. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's what it's about, and people need to understand like what soulmate really is.
Ooh,
Like we
great.
got a soulmate with our family and
Yes.
friends. You know what I'm saying? Those are soulmates. That's why we vibe. That's why we connect. We're soulmates. You know what I'm saying? And different things like that. So that's kind of like how that go. You said you wish you was here.
He said,
Yeah,
I have
look at
so
your
much to
comment.
say.
Well, say it in the comments. I wish you could call in, but we don't got that hooked up right now because we got Brittany. My niece is here from
Yeah,
AZ, so she on it. But what,
If
what
they
you
call
gotta
in,
say?
Brittany ain't gonna be able to hear it, and they ain't gonna be able to hear each other.
Yeah,
Tell
so we
my
can't.
lovely
do-
sister
But
that she didn't tell you Thursday. 7 to
Yeah.
8 p.m. Now
Yeah.
next week you got a chance if she's not busy. You busy next week?
yeah, I told him I'm gonna invite him on the show. So I'm
There you
here every
go.
Thursday from 7 to 8. So we'll talk after the show.
We'll do part
And
2
see
next
when
week, huh?
Part
Yeah.
Part two. I don't know. It's gonna have to be a different.
You could put half of this part 2
He
in
said
and then
another
move
day.
on.
That's my day, Tone. Like it's Thursday from 7 to 8.
But the fact that he is engaging, that's awesome.
Yeah, he always go engage. He be liking stuff
Awesome,
like this.
awesome.
Um,
sauce.
but I think overall, at the end of the day, and I am seeing more women coming together and empowering
we
each
should.
other as we should, and just the culture of blacks in general. Like we all need
about
to
to
come
point on that.
together. We need to support each other. We need to just be all into each other, and that's why other cultures make it out
Thrive.
here and
Yes,
thrive and
they
do different
thrive.
things because at the end of the day they come togetger and they put the bullshit aside. They
Yep.
put the emotions aside.
They think
You know what I'm saying?
logically and not emotionally.
But even like we're talking about women, I feel like that's black women. White women, they ain't gotta like each other. And they gonna make that motherfucking money. Like,
Yes.
okay, bitch, I don't like you. You don't
Have
like
you
me.
ever
But
noticed-
put your junk down, and I'm gonna match you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And we gonna make this money. We ain't gotta like each
And
other.
that's how they are. And I noticed that relationship. I said, as black women, we are always like looking down upon each other. Like her outfit, look at her hair, look at her nails, look at this, look at that. Why you so worried about what I got going on? Worry about what you got going on. At the end of the day, but at the same time, as women, we need to uplift ourselves because I hate to say this, but I'm gonna be honest. Anybody know me? I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
Our black men in our community is helping lowering our black women.
They are.
They are pulling us down.
They're pulling us down.
Because they're putting us on a pedestal to compete with one another.
Right.
And we should
And
not
we
have
shouldn't
to.
have to compete.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't have to
We
compete.
should not. Because as women together, we can over empower everything. Even men, this whole country, this world.
Right.
Whether it's black or
Yes.
not, any race. If we could come together, especially black women, because we queens.
Right.
You know what?
We
Here's
the
thing.
worst out of
And
all
again,
race and ethnicity.
we can't make blanket statements and
get
say
along.
that all men do that, right? Because there's some men that genuinely appreciate the beauty and the talent.
And you
and
right.
all
It
that.
is.
You do.
Absolutely.
So the
And
thing
you're
about
right.
it is, right, when we have that narrative,
how much
right?
percentage
Listen, wait,
of that
this
is?
this narrative that we have for so many years now that sex sells.
Oh yeah.
Professionalism sells as well,
And we
right?
talked about that
but see,
yesterday.
like I don't like. But see, the thing about that is y'all shouldn't help push that narrative because that's what you just spoke on, right? The men
did.
that are using the women, for
Well, you
their
do get
own.
some.
Yeah, so
Not
so
all,
again,
but
so
everything is
and
not
that's my
all.
point.
Everything
That's
is
my
always
point.
not.
But what I
That's my
wanna do-
point.
what I
There's
wanna-
always exceptions to the rule, right?
Right. What I want to
Anthony wants you to elaborate, Natalia. He
Elaborate
said
on what?
elaborate. Elaborate on how do we make y'all compete
That's
How
against
do you-
each
see,
other?
that's how I feel. I had to
Great,
see.
great. I'm gonna
get
elaborate.
in.
How y'all make us compete? First of all, we're gonna start about this because I hear it all the time: the light skin versus dark skin when it comes to women on the pedestal. Hair, long, prettiest, fashion, how she look, how she dress, how she carry herself. Y'all make us compete each other. Now there are some women who are lost and who has to find their way. And you have them be in a relationship with another male. That other male is going to seek somebody that's more confident as a woman who has their shit together. That's cheating. You know, it's a lot of things. And then that woman's
I
going to
can
feel
see that.
insecure.
Yeah, that happens
And she's
all
going to
the
look at her
time.
like, even if she's the same complexion
Can I
as
ask
me.
you something?
Wait, I'm not done. Even if she's saying, I'm just saying as women, you're thinking as a man perspective. I'm just saying how other
No.
women
I'm
think.
not thinking
Oh, I'm
anything.
just saying, but I'm just getting there. But as women, that's how certain women think. I'm not saying how I feel. I'm very confident in myself. I'm not competing with no woman. I love women. I'm not gay, but I love women just like I love men. But I love men more than I love women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as when it comes to a pedestal to put my friend or somebody that I know that's there for, even if she low, I'm going to give you the answers that you need to seek yourself as a whole, as a woman. Certain men, they're going to say, oh, I'm going to help you out,
They're
but
gonna
I'm going
tell
to use you.
I'm about to say they're going to tell you
Yeah.
something that's going to conducive to
Right.
them
Exactly,
getting
to benefit them.
Them, of course.
And that's what I mean by
It happens every
competition.
day all day.
Right, and that's that woman. Now, here comes another woman with grace. Now, he see her. He going to be like, oh, okay. I could get her, but she's so bold. She's so confident.
Yeah.
I got to go
I ain't gonna be able to
around
get
the
her
bush.
like that,
right, I
'cause
can't
she
get her. I
ain't
can't
gonna
go
take that.
run straight through. I got
Yeah.
to
I'm gonna have to come with something. I'm gonna have to come up with a new plan for this one.
I get her. When you get her, you got her, and you like this woman. Let's say you like this woman, you love her. Boom, boom, boom. Now you got this woman, you got this woman, and then now you putting this one here and you putting this one here. It's a
Right.
pedestal
It's a
because once
pedestal.
this one find out, and once they find out about one another and what is compatible, as in women, we always going to try to better ourselves for ourselves. But as for men, I hate it. My biggest pet peeve, I hear a lot of women, oh, I'm gonna do this for my husband. I'm gonna do this for this, for this, for this, my man, my this. What about you?
What are you gonna do for yourself?
What about you?
Yes. What are you gonna do for
Stop competing
yourself?
with what the next woman has because you
But
see
you
it and
know
your
what?
man likes it or he loves it and he probably compliment her on it and it
And you
makes you
get
feel
that,
some
but,
type of way.
but you even get that. You get couples, whether married or not, they be in competition with each other. I don't understand that. You be like, what?
Yes.
Like, how y'all in competition with each other and y'all supposed to
hate
be
it.
a team
Yes.
or together. Britt, do you got something to say?
Opened up about today. It took a lot of power out of us to even do that. So, I just want to say this is amazing. And, it's always our hopes that, people can hear insight from others like us, and,
Yes.
take it in, do something with
Absolutely.
it. Look at
I think
others
we got
in
a
their
new comment,
opinions,
Talia. Exactly.
So,
Exactly. I agree.
today was
I
just
agree,
amazing.
niece. So
Exactly. Thank
Nikki,
you.
What did it say?
So here's the thing: when
Nikki
y'all
Apple.
talk about men kind of pitting women against each other for competition, y'all do know that in some ways it's the same thing for us, right?
Yeah,
and that's
it
what I was
is.
trying to
It go
insert.
both
into
ways.
the-
And you're
And
right.
that's what I go back to what
I'm
I
not
said
gonna
earlier.
knock it. You're right.
Just like go back to what I
Okay,
said earlier.
You're
hold
right.
on. So Nikki Apple
Men do too.
said,
Same
"That's
thing.
me. No nonsense at all. Cancer life. It's your worth, baby. That's all." And self-love. Self-love is the best love.
Self-love is the best love. I got a shirt about that.
Self-love
I
is
wore
the
that.
best
I
love.
did, and I got a
Because
love
guess
like
what?
that.
If you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
Right.
How can
You
you
got to
love
get to
somebody
know
else? And you know
yourself.
what?
You got to
That's part
spend
of the
time with
reason.
yourself. You got to love yourself in order to gauge that same energy upon someone else.
Yes.
Part of the reason why a lot of relationships fail because people attempt to love people where they don't even know themselves enough to love. You don't even love. So how
That-
can you love
Because people
somebody?
like the comfort.
Right, exactly.
The
That
comfort
and
around
then
them.
that and then assume. You got a lot of people that in their mind, if they assumed it, they ain't gotta have no information. They ain't gotta know for sure. But if they assume it and they already put it in their mind, that's it. It ain't even no communication. It ain't no talking about nothing. It ain't nothing. It's just that's how they feel. So that's what it is. Then you get hurt people and broken people. So when you get hurt people and broken
Hurt people hurt people.
they hurt people. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And then it's just kind of like, dang, like so it's almost kind of like they're lost. Like you said, it's like a lost soul. So they can't
is.
even receive like the love that you're showing them or that you're giving them or
And they
that you
don't
want to
know.
put out because they don't know because they ain't never had it.
They never had it. And
so,
then they don't
so
know
to them
that
it's
they're,
unreal. It's
Right.
like, is this real? Like
and they
I
don't
even
know they're
what this
pushing
is.
out harm to you.
They're pushing out harm. They
They
pushing
don't
out
know.
toxic. That's the
They don't
vampire
know.
energy though.
That's why I call
You know what I'm
it
saying?
vampire energy.
Yeah, that's what I call
Yes.
it. So that's the thing about that. But you know, at the end of the day, like I said, come
You should've been
together.
here earlier.
People come. I wish I could have come
It's the
to
same.
your show
It's
earlier.
like the
It's
same
funny.
similar topic. What I was just. It would have just flowed so. Oh, it did. Actually, it did. Because I'm still here.
I tried to get here, y'all. I couldn't make it.
And-
My daughter got me running all over the place. But guys, this is Sage the podcast. I am on every Thursday from 7 to 8. I am gonna have like some live stuff going on in the next couple weeks on the show though, you know. So we gonna be having like a game wheel where I pull a card and do like you know, like just different things. Hold on. Nikki said, and that's why most relationships don't work. Most folks hurt and carry that into another relationship they're broke. That
Yes.
is so true. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. And they carry it on.
On.
But what I feel the difference between some men, well, some men and women is that men feel like if they're broken, they just move on and jump right into the next relationship. Whereas like us women,
And they
we
expect
give
you
it,
to pay for what the other person
of,
did.
of course, because
Women
they're
do
gonna
too.
bring
Some-
it up.
some women do
of them
too.
do, but
We
I
go
feel
through
like
the same-
more
I went through that with
women.
my
That's
engagement.
what I said. What I said. Hold on.
But I
Let us
feel
finish.
like with women, at the end of the day, because we have emotions and we show our emotions, I feel like we fall back and we kind of get to know ourselves first
Yes,
before
as
we
you
jump
should.
into something serious.
Not
Whereas
all
like
the time.
more guys, you know, they just jump to the next best thing. Like, you know what? I ain't even thinking about that, even though they is, but they're not gonna show it.
And that's what you
they're not
call-
gonna show the hurt.
And that's what you call somebody. That's what you call a replacement.
Yeah.
Just to ease my pain.
Just to ease my pain right
You
now
are
for a
somebody-
minute.
You're the Tylenol.
Right.
For my pain, for what I'm
Right.
going through.
And
with
see,
the
I
next
can't do
person
that.
I really want
I
to
can't do that. Like I have to literally heal
Women do it
myself.
too, though.
But I mean, it works
Women
on both
do-
sides.
it does.
But I feel like more men do.
They
that.
do. They do.
They
And
can
that's
just
where I was
move
coming
on
from.
and move forward. You know, whereas like women, not so much. Not the majority of us, especially if you're an attached person like me. Like I'm not gonna just move right on. First of all, I can't because right now I'm just like, you know what?
Right. I'm too in depth.
I'm in my, you know,
I ain't got
what I'm saying?
time to
Like,
start
I don't got
over.
time, so I'm doing
I don't
this.
want to
I'm
know
doing
what's
that.
your favorite color, what's
Exactly.
your favorite food is. I don't
Right.
care for that. But I get what you were saying, and that's why I'm saying like men go through it too, women go through it. It's the same thing. It's just about who is in your life that's toxic.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's just kind of like what you said. It's just kind of like a safe place.
It's a safe
and that's for
place.
everybody, men
Comfort.
and women. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they
I
find
will
another
be
safe place.
for me as a friend, I don't think I ever told if I had I don't ever recall telling my friends, leave him. Leave her.
Right.
She no good. She does. I'm like, okay, I agree. I understand. I see it.
Right.
I understand. I hear it. I try, take both, and I'm loyal to my friend.
Right.
I see this. I'm not gonna ever tell you leave that person until you're ready.
Right.
Because I'm the type of person, when I went through what I've been through and hurt and pain, I've known when I did just up and go, I'm done. Because I heard people, get out of I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
It hurt me
See?
more by leaving that situation.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, when they say you ride it till the wheels fall off,
Right.
you do that and you Flintstone that bitch.
Yeah.
Once you done Flintstoning it and your feet in rush, you got callus on it. That's when you tired and done, and that's when you get, you get up out there,
Because when
beat
you
that
in that
car, and you walk
situation-
away.
When you're in that situation, you think like, okay, I don't want to give up because I want
Right.
to give that person the same effort that I would want that person to give me.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't want to
Exactly.
be a quitter.
Yes.
Right. But see,
So we
at the
all
end of the
been
day,
there.
yeah, we've all been there for sure. I'm sure everybody has been in bad relationships, good relationships, and some good relationships just end, even though y'all was good. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it depends on the people. Sometimes we just grow from a person, or it's not the
Just as
same.
quickly as we grew into the person.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. So I definitely agree, guys. I think this is a really good topic. Hold on. We got Nikki said, you cannot allow one relationship to break you. It's all about what you accept as well. So you're part of the problem when you accept anything. That is absolutely true. So piggybacking off of that comment, at the end of the day, you just have to know your boundaries. What are you going to accept this time? What are you not going to accept this time?
Yeah.
And that's just the bottom line, because we already know like what we could accept. We can accept some bullshit. We can even play with it,
And what
ride
I'm
with it,
not gonna
whatever.
accept,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But we don't necessarily have to accept
Everything that's
everything. We ain't got to accept it at all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
Anything.
it's like, if you could come to me and you just not what I'm looking for, then
That's
it's
it.
just not it. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you for
I
that,
definitely agree
I'm
with
sorry.
that.
Thank you for that, Nikki.
That was Nikki. Yep.
Nikki.
So I definitely
All right,
agree
I'm
with
sorry,
that. Do y'all got anything else to say? Okay, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. We was late. This is Sage, the podcast. You know what I'm
Light
saying?
it
And
up.
I am here
Hey.
every Thursday from 7 to 8, although we were a little late today because we had some technical difficulties. But look, this is Sage, the podcast. You know, and I have my co-host Brittany Aisha. So before we leave, once again, Brittany, please just introduce yourself one more time and let people know about your Facebook page and your boutique.
Okay, so I am Brittany Aisha, the owner of Plus Two Pressure, plus size model and event host. I'm all for women empowerment and sisterhood. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on all platforms at Brittany Aisha if you want to follow me and get to know me, kind of kick it with me. Otherwise, follow my boutique page, Plus Two Pressure.
And
You
she got
know,
some
you want to
dope
prime
clothes,
pressure
y'all.
in that boutique on all platforms.
Okay.
The sisterhood is girls to women on all platforms.
Will
Make
you-
sure y'all connect. Make sure y'all follow me and click the link in my bio on any page. It'll take you to wherever you try to go. Thank you so much for having me, TT. I really enjoyed the show and being able to network and converse with, you and the other two hosts today.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Y'all was amazing.
Yes, niece.
Y'all
Okay,
really-
so that's my niece, y'all. She got on today, all and she way in AZ. So we just had to
Arizona?
hook her up. She in AZ.
We gotta go to
y'all.
Arizona.
We do. We gotta go to Arizona.
I've never been.
So that's her, y'all. Her boutique is fire. Her clothes is fire. So definitely check it out. So what I want you to do when you get off of here, go to 7 Mile Live Radio and go to the feed here and put all your information in the link for people to find. And next, Talia, I want you to introduce yourself again and tell people about your show and what day you come on.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Again, I'm happy to be here.
And she
As
got
I'm
the
sage in my
sage.
little area because I love sage, y'all. I do sage, cinnamon, all of that. And the chocolate. I
Yes,
clean.
yes.
When I clean, I detox. So anyways, my show is every Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. It's open bar discussion. It's within its titles, open discussion. We talk about everything, laughter, sadness, everything. Lay your hair down, enjoy yourself.
Nice.
That's the
And I just
talk
want
show.
to
You wanna
say
be there.
thank you, ladies,
And-
for being on my show. Go ahead,
You're
Talia.
right. I want to say what
Absolutely.
we talked about today was similar to what I spoke on previously, and I just picked up where
Nice.
we just
So
left
y'all
off.
check out her show too on 7 Mile Radio Live. It
Yes.
should be on that page. She did it today. She go an hour before me. So definitely thank you guys for being here again. I am your host, Ready Love at Sage the Podcast. And I come on every Thursday from 7 to 8. Give it up to the owner of 7 Mile Radio here. We got Mark D right here. So he the one that make it happen for us every week. So thank y'all, and I'm out, and I see y'all next week. Nikki, thank you. I appreciate you.
Nice meeting you, Nikki.
Tune in on my show. Hey, sis. I see my sister on here. Hey, Tasha. So definitely tune in. I will check y'all out later, and I'll see y'all next week. Holla back.
Yes.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.